This is looking at the IATF COVID response in respect of surveillance audits. So if I'm working for an IATF certified organization, I've got one site, and for the last 2 months, we've been completely shut down because of the COVID pandemic, but we are going to start production in the next week for some of our automotive customers. We are due our first surveillance audit in the cycle next month. What are the rules about that on-site surveillance audit going ahead?
If your certified organization and the certification body are able to travel and the certified organization is allowing visitors, then go ahead and have your surveillance audit as scheduled. However, if due to COVID-19 reasons, a third-party auditor cannot physically be at your facility, then the IATF is allowing extensions. You'll see 2 extensions. The first one is a 90-day extension, and then there's an additional 90-day extension allowed.
If maybe there is government restrictions about the auditor coming to site and I have my audit next month, I don't need to panic that I have 90 days beyond the planned surveillance before my certificate would go into suspension. But then there is another 90-day period after that, which either the auditor has to come on site and do the audit or do a remote monitoring activity at the last 30 days of that extension. Now, is my understanding correct there?
Yeah, that's correct. And I always think there's so many numbers associated with this document, it gets confusing sometimes. So again, all certificates have been extended by 6 months. And again, from a sort of working in the database point of view, that's the equivalent of 183 days. So every certified site has had their certificate extended in the IATF database by 6 months. Just back to the question, which is talking about surveillance audits. Within the rules today, an organisation that's due a surveillance audit, they already have a window within which that audit must happen. That's normally plus 1 month of the due date. But what the IATF have done is they've extended that window. So they've added a further 90 days onto the due date of your surveillance audit. Your certificate remains issued during that period. And again, hopefully, the certification body is able to get on site if the site is operating and it's safe to do so. There's also, if the audit is not able to go ahead, then there is a second 90-day extension. Now, at this point, the certificate the status is changed to suspended. And really, this is simply to manage the client in the IATF database. And it's worth pointing out, it's written in this revision 3 document, a suspended certificate is a valid certificate. But it allows the IATF to see that it's under suspension. And that allows a further 90 days for the on-site audit to take place. So in total, there is an additional 180 days for the on-site audit to take place. If at the end of that second extension or towards the end of that second extension, it appears that the on-site audit is not going to be possible, then the monitoring event happens. But it happens at the earliest 30 days before that second 90-day extension expires.
Thank you, Niall. So in conclusion then, it would seem to me that IATF are offering some flexibility in the scheduling of surveillance due to COVID-19. There is some flexibility when the surveillance audit can take place. But obviously, they're trying to maintain the integrity of the scheme as well. I guess one of the things that the organisation has to do is it be in constant contact with the certification body, telling them about any changed circumstances during this period in terms of whether they're making automotive product. I think communication is going to be the key word. So thank you very much, guys, for your explanation there.